Do you feel confident that you could beat my ass?
I do, yeah.
Hey guys, so I'm here with undefeated world boxing champion, Seniesa Estrada. Welcome to Big Boss Talks.
Thank you, I'm excited, I'm so hungry.
Oh yeah, we have some food here. So it's Hispanic Heritage Month and we're gonna be doing a Hispanic food mukbang. Basically, if you don't know what that is, we are going to eat food and I'm gonna ask her some questions about being Hispanic, undefeated world champion fighter. So we both brought food that we felt was authentic. Mine is Taco Bell. What'd you bring?
Tacos 1986, it's one of my favorite taco places here in downtown LA.
So Hispanic Heritage Month is all about pride. Tell me what you're most proud of about your heritage or just being Hispanic.
I'm most proud of representing East Los Angeles and just representing the Mexican-American culture every time I step into the ring. Boxing is huge in the Hispanic culture, and I think it just really makes me proud to just be able to represent all Mexican Americans and Mexicans, and just yeah, go in the ring and represent where I come from, and always know that I have the Hispanic fans backing me up and supporting me.
Cheers to that. All right, so what's one stereotype about Mexicans that bothers you?
That's a good question. It's
I don't know how
not
to
a
say it.
stereotype that bothers me because it's what we are. Majority of Mexicans and Hispanics are gardeners, construction workers, do things that the normal person doesn't want to do, just because they whether they're born here or not, coming here from another country and having to work hard and willing to take like any jobs. That's something that a lot of Hispanics do, and that's how they get started to make a life and a living here for their families. And I think that's something that I would like to change, the stereotype of like every Hispanic is, you know, has a 9-to-5 job and can't really accomplish their dreams or their goals, because I think that's what many of us are told when we're kids, and where we come from, we're not really expected to exceed and to accomplish much.
That was a great answer.
Oh, good.
So how did you or your family get here then from Mexico?
I mean, we definitely have to find ways to get over the border, whether it's like sneaking over, like my dad was born in Tijuana, Mexico, and he came here from Tijuana when he was 7. Him and my grandma and his brothers and sisters came over the border illegally, and here I am. So it was worth it.
Should we take a bite?
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a bite of the taco from
Taco Bell. Me too. Okay, I'm kind of scared because
their
it
beef
looks
isn't real.
so much different than the 1986 tacos. So
I love Taco Bell, so I'm gonna see how it compares to real.
very different, but it's good. But just different. I mean, I don't know what this beef actually is.
That's like a thing that scares me. I don't know what they use for their beef either.
But it's so good though.
I know, it is good.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit how it is to be Hispanic and a woman fighter in like a male-dominated atmosphere or industry?
It's very difficult, and I mean, as a kid growing up here in East LA, I didn't really realize how difficult my journey would be from growing up as a Hispanic here in East LA and kind of like trying to rise to the top and get to where I'm at now. I didn't realize how difficult that would be, because not only was there not many women in professional boxing or boxing at all in general, but there wasn't even many Hispanic women. So to be able to be where I'm at now and kind of like break down the barriers as a Hispanic woman is just really cool.
Don't laugh at that. That was the worst punches ever.
That wasn't bad. I've seen worse.
I do know when you jab, are you supposed to like turn your head, or what? I don't even know.
If you're right-handed, you turn this way. If you're left-handed, you turn this way.
Okay. I can't even make a fist. My hands are broken. You don't have to use that either. So I'm 5'10", and how tall are you?
I am 5'2", 5'3" on a good day.
Have you ever fought someone my height?
No, I've fought someone close to your height.
Punch me in the face.
I've sparred with women who were like maybe 5'8". I think I sparred someone once who was 5'9". So yeah, very close to your height.
Do you feel confident that you could beat my ass?
I do. Yeah. I do, but
I do too.
But I
won't. Thank you. What's your favorite Mexican dish? Or even just what's your favorite Hispanic dish?
My favorite Mexican dish is chilaquiles. And
wait, what is that? Chilaquila?
So chilaquiles. So it's basically corn tortillas that are fried with like a homemade Mexican salsa. You can add cheese, sour cream. You could even also add like carne asada on top. Some people make it for breakfast and they put like a scrambled egg or like an over easy egg on top.
I've had that for breakfast. I do know what it is.
Yeah, I love it.
Super
so
good.
It's my favorite dish and I can have it. I like to have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So.
Can you make it?
I can't make it, but my mom can make it. So I've always loved growing up when my mom would make me chilaquiles. I would have her make it for breakfast with some eggs on top, or even for lunch or dinner with like carne asada or chicken on top.
You should have invited her mom to this. So I know your dad is in your corner, literally. Mm-hmm. Do you think that it's pretty typical of Hispanic heritage for family to be on your team when in boxing? Like tradition almost?
I think that's very traditional for kids in boxing to grow up with their parent as their trainer. In boxing, that's typical, or not even for Hispanics, but just like every culture in general in boxing. And it was really unique and different that me being a female and my dad being there with me and supporting me all the time. It was really cool because I think, I'm daddy's girl, and we always stood so close and had such a strong bond, and everything that we went through to get me to the point where I'm at now. It just made our relationship super strong, and now we're just able to kind of just like, we still work hard, but still able to enjoy and look back on everything that I accomplished and how much hard work he put in. You know, he was always working overtime. He was always just doing whatever he could to make sure that I was able to afford to get to every tournament and to just afford all the things that he needed to get me in order for me to be the best that I could be in the sport.
Aw, we love you, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks for coming here from Mexico.
What's the nastiest injury that you've ever gotten boxing? And then what's like the worst one you've actually given somebody? Luckily,
I haven't had a really like nasty injury. I got cut on the top of my head where I had to get like 11 stitches. Oh. But good thing it wasn't on my face. It was on top of my head, so I'm happy it wasn't on my face. And
True.
The worst injury I've given an opponent is just knocking them out. I mean, it can't get any worse than knocking someone out.
Knockout. So Mexican music is going mainstream. How do you feel about that? It's like everywhere now.
Yeah, I think it's so cool. Peso Pluma is one of the main artists who's making that type of music mainstream, and it's just really cool to see like somebody like him who comes from like humble beginnings in Mexico, and you know it's hard to make it out of there, and for him to come here to the US and make it big and be mainstream and have that music just kind of like, now you just see so many different cultures and different people enjoying his music and singing to it, so it's really awesome.
I feel like I saw a picture of you guys working out together. I stalked her on Instagram.
Yeah, he was going to Ruka Gym training. He is a boxing fan and enjoys boxing, so he wanted to get some workouts in and get some boxing training in. So I met him at the Ruka Gym, and it was awesome. It was very sweet.
Oh, and didn't you do some kind of like speed challenge with Manny Pacquiao?
I did. That was so much fun. I went to South Korea to commentate one of Manny's exhibition fights, and him and his team were so nice and so sweet. They let me go in the ring and work out with him, and we did the speed challenge. And
oh my God, my arm's like tired already.
But it was so much fun. Yeah, Manny, he's an inspiration to many fighters and myself, so it was really fun to do the speed challenge with him.
Yeah, that was a really cool video. Would you be interested in doing like bare knuckle or BKFC, like, you know?
Yes, and people think I'm crazy for wanting to do that, but
I do.
I mean, even as a kid, when I first heard about like bare knuckle fighting, when it was like underground and illegal, now it's kind of getting a little more mainstream, which is really cool. I wanted to do it since it was like underground and illegal, and it was kind of like unheard of. So now that BKFC is around, I definitely would like to one day step into the ring and have a bare knuckle fight.
Okay, so we've had Taco Bell tacos, And then we've had tacos from
1986, which authentic, non-authentic. What do you think?
Oh, I guess I should answer, shouldn't I? Because I'm. So I have to say Taco Bell. But I feel like if this had sour cream on it, I would pick it because the beef is definitely better.
Okay, I'm definitely going. I can't believe you did not pick tacos 1986. Of course, it tastes more authentic to me, and that's what I like. So I'm going with tacos 1986. But next time, I will take you out to some really good authentic Mexican restaurants here in LA and East LA. So
With sour cream.
with sour cream.
That really is
sour
like a deal.
cream.
It's like a
Okay,
deal breaker
we'll
for
get
me.
you some like enchiladas with sour cream on top, or chilaquiles with sour cream on top.
Ooh, you know what? Let me see something.
Oh, there you go.
I just took the sour cream. Okay, here we go. Okay, now tacos 1986. It's a wrap. Thank you for coming on Big Boss Talks.
Thank
You're
you.
amazing.
Thank you for having me.